Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the channel. If you ever had problem with fogging mask, today we will sort it out with you. Okay, so let's say you have a problem with the mask where you have a lot of fog going on. Now you need to know that when you buy a brand new mask, there is a thing you have to do to make sure that it doesn't fog. Generally, when you buy a new mask, it has a small layer of silicone on the inside of the lenses when it was put together and molded in the factory. So this film, tiny film of silicone, we have to remove. There are several ways how to do this. You can do it with the toothpaste as well. You put a little bit of toothpaste and then you're rubbing with your finger. Toothpaste has the abrasive ingredient in it, which is basically very fine. It's almost like very fine sand, and it takes off this layer very gently. And but there is a very easy and fast way by using a lighter. And this is how we do it here. We'll do it very fast and very efficiently. We will show you how to do it. Okay, so as I said, you will need obviously the mask, you will need a lighter, and you will need also some tissues. So you can use normal lighter, just like you have generally at home. We are using here a lighter which has dispersed flame. So it's a regular gas lighter, but when you use it, the flame comes out without the residue. So the residue, if you're especially doing it on the mask like this one, which is a white silicone mask, the normal lighter will leave black spots everywhere, and then you have to go and wash it, and it takes forever. With this kind of lighter, it's not going to leave any residue. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. It's very easy. But first, you have to also understand that not every mask can be treated with fire. Now, this mask and most of the masks for freediving are made of silicone, plastic, and glass lenses. How do you know if your lenses are glass? You will find a little T, which is tempered glass, at the bottom of each lens, and you want to make sure that you have this T there. So you can also just tap it and see that this is a glass, but if you're not sure, make sure you read the manual of your mask. Some of the freediving masks are made of, the lenses are made of plastic, and those you cannot use fire on, and those you should not even try to defog with the toothpaste. They have already applied a special film that should prevent fogging. Now again, always refer to the manual when you buy the mask. And if you have a normal regular mask like this one, you will have also a frame on the outside which is made of plastic, but we are removing the film on the inside of the lenses. Inside of the lenses, you will have generally silicone directly next to the lenses. So what we will do now, the first thing is, and I'm going to do it here on the small camera so you can see, you will apply a little bit of the heat on the inside of the lenses. You don't need much, you don't need to burn it forever. You will see as the fog of your mask will start disappearing, and basically that's the layer you want to burn off. Now you don't need to worry about the silicone. Silicone is very high heat resistant, so you will not burn or damage the silicone part, but you should not apply any heat on the plastic frame which is on the outside. Anyway, it should have nothing to do on the outside, it's all done on the inside. So we're going to start with the first one, first lens now. Let's have a look. Here we go. So you can see how it's fogging, and I'm removing little by little the silicone residue with this lighter. Here we go, and that's done. Okay, so the left lens is already been treated, the right lens is not treated yet. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like, and you're going to also use, we need to also use the little tissue to just clean it afterwards. As you can see, there is really no residue there. If you would use a normal fire like a lighter, you would have a lot of black stuff, like a smoke on the lens and also on the silicone on the inside. As you can see, this one is totally clean. So now you can check by just exhaling into the mask, and you can see that the lens that we've done is not fogging at all. This one is still fogging because there is still the film there. Cool. So let's do now quickly also the other lens. So it's the same process. We'll just take a lighter and here we go. As you can see, same process. We're removing the silicone layer on the inside of the lens. There we go. We want to make sure we go all the way to the silicone. As you can see, there is no problem. There's no damage to silicone. There's no black residue. And same thing with a little bit of tissue. We're just going to clean the inside of the lenses. There we go. Very, very easy and done very quickly. And so now just check one more time. And no fogging. Perfect. So there is a couple more tips that you should know. When you're going diving, there's a couple of things you need to do. First, you don't need any anti-fog solution. You have your own spit in your mouth. You just spit a little bit of your saliva on the inside of the lenses. You will use your finger to move the saliva all around the lenses. And then what you do, and ideally you do that when the mask is still dry. And so once you do that, you just gently dip the mask into the water to remove the extra saliva. You don't need too much saliva inside. And next thing you need to do is you need to take cold seawater and wash your face. This will cool down your skin and will prevent your skin from radiating heat inside of the mask, causing it to fog. So you cool down your skin, you gently rinse the mask and you put it straight on your face. And from that moment, if the mask is sitting well and everything's working well, you should have no more fogging and you should not need to remove the mask for the entire dive session. So this is just a few quick tips on how to defog your mask for freediving or for snorkeling or for scuba diving. You generally don't need any solutions that you need to buy or anything like this. You just use your saliva, and we've been doing it for years and most people are doing it the same way and it works great. In odd situations, sometimes it does happen that you have a mask which it just keeps on fogging, on fogging, on fogging. You can repeat the process. You can also try to do it with a toothpaste. If it doesn't work, you're just gonna have to get a different mask. Some models, I think there's one particular model that I find that is always fogging no matter what you do, and I don't know why, but that's what it is. If you like the video, make sure you like the video. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe for the channel. There will be videos coming out weekly on different types of topics. And thank you very much for watching and see you on the next one. Goodbye.